Yo, what is going on, everybody? Kevin here, back again with the 6th Streets YouTube channel, and today I wanted to make a special update video on the Supra. I unfortunately wrecked Toyota Supra right behind me, but as you can see, got a lot of big boxes for this car right now, and that starter on top. I'll explain more on that issue in a little bit. For now, I'm going to pop the hood and show you guys what has been done to the car already. Since tuning, I didn't want to pop the hood until I did a proper intro video of this car, but I figured there has been some stuff that has been changed up, and some things I got from my engine bay as well, and some more stuff I have coming up. So I figured, let me show you guys what has changed and what's coming. So first things first, I got a starter, because I have had a couple of electrical issues with this car. Right now the starter in this car is going bad, as I will show you in a second. Get the breaker on. Sorry for the whole mess back here. The carpet never got done on this thing. I never put it on right. I think I lost the tabs that hold it on the seat. And well, got a couple of things I've taken on and off. I have to refresh trims, which is why you see the car completely trimless right now on the left side. Well, not completely. You have trims right here. But all the ones that got impacted, I took off because they need to be refinished. So that's why you see this here. I'm working on that. But now for the starter issue. So I'll try my best here to show you guys what's going on. Camera doesn't really come back far enough. The breaker's on, battery's connected, so we're good to go to start, you would think. But watch what happens when you put in the key and start it. Now let's try turn it over again. Idle on this car is super high right now because the starter is pulling too many amps, so I guess there's some kind of timing issue or something. Whenever it starts cold, it always does this to me now, but this is just something having to do with the starter, because if I don't stop in between the cranks, it just dumps the breaker, and then I lose all power all over the car. So hopefully the starter will fix that. Let's turn it off. It's loud as fuck. So other problem that, not really a big problem. Oh yeah, no ashtray, but I'm cleaning up one of them to make it a little bit better. I do have it though. So another issue I had in the interior, now that I'm already here, didn't plan on talking about this, but this shift knob is a Momo GTR2. As you guys may know, Momo makes universal shift knobs. I lost one of the little nuts that you tighten with the Allen key along the collar right here, which I don't want to take that off right now because, well, I have the camera in my hand, a little difficult. But I lost one of those, and therefore the shift knob doesn't ever really tighten correctly anymore. So I just have a loose shift knob that moves around like this. So what have I solved the problem with? I have a Grimspeed shift knob on the way. That will be here possibly in 2 or 3 days. Also, since I'm already here and I saw this little bag, these are these are control arm shims from a Chevy Impala, but I actually used a couple of those to raise my motor a little bit because it was sitting a little bit too low. So the motor sitting on the rack is pretty much why my steering felt so heavy and the car felt a little bit sketchy to drive at some points. But thankfully, now that it's raised, I can literally steer the car with, oh yeah, telescopic steering wheel, and I forgot I didn't have the key in. But anyway, I'm not gonna put the key back in to show you guys, but I can steer this thing with one hand pretty much no problem. And those shims in between the motor mounts are what helped me do that. Also got to figure out this issue. The hoods aren't really popping for whatever reason. I gotta kind of jam my fingers up from in there from up front. Come on. Jesus Christ. So the hood really doesn't want to pop open right now. I don't know why I'm not being able to figure it out. It's just gotten worse and worse over the past like 2 months since it started happening. But oh well, so you guys aren't going to see what's there yet. So I already went over the starters, so we'll get that out of the way. Now let's get to the rest of the stuff. I already opened some of this stuff because I just couldn't hold back. I had to see it for myself and just make sure I got the right stuff as well. So this was already open, but 2 Spall fans to replace the cheap eBay fans that were on the car with no shroud, which gives you a hint at what the next thing would be. But yeah, this upgrade should really help me with the cooling issues I was having. I was having some serious issues with that. But thankfully, when I took out the car most of the time, it was pretty late at night, no one on the road, so I never had too many overheating issues. But the few times it did happen was sketchy as hell, so thank God I got these. Now for the next box. Oh shit, kind of broke that. Alright, this thin one. This I got from Trey from the FLA 70 Facebook group. Shout out to you, man. Never got to work on this thing, but it's a radiator cooling plate that'll make the engine bay look fresh as hell. Let me get this thing out off camera first, and I'll show you guys what it is. It's very sharp, so I gotta do that first while I'm cutting myself. So here it is, polished aluminum cooling plate, pretty much a mirror finish. It's super nice. You can even see me on it while I'm filming this. This is the underside though, that's why it looks a little bit nastier. The proper side has a protective coating on it, as you can see here, for the shipping process. So thanks to Trey for this, and this thing is going to make my engine bay look super fresh. I did get it for the side benefit that supposedly it keeps air from escaping the flow path or whatever you would call it to the radiator, but I know that's pretty minimal. It just looks really cool, guys, come on. So now for this big ass box that you're probably wondering what it is. Just to give you a hint, it's relevant to the first box. Got this fan shroud to hold my spall fans, which are in that bigger box I took apart earlier. Wow. Should keep my engine perfectly cool. No more sketchiness of being about to blow up or something in traffic. I can actually enjoy my car at a stoplight without having to monitor the temperatures all the time, which I would have to do. So now for the most exciting box, and the one I've really been waiting for, and I have not opened yet. Fortunato, baby. Got these coilovers from David from the FLA 70 group as well. Shout out to him. They were on his car, but he didn't really get to use them, so they're pretty much like new. Now, let's get to the opening. Alright, let's do this. Across the top. It's one last one. Okay, what's going on? Come on. God damn it. Alright, now we're good. Alright. God damn it, the wind is so annoying. Jesus Christ. Alright, it probably wasn't a good idea to open these outside. Whatever. Okay. This is super annoying. Got the build certificate. As you can see, Fortunato 500s for the Supra, obviously. Got the tools to lower the car or raise the car here. I forget what you call these. I'm new to coilovers, actually. This is my first set of coilovers, because this car is currently on a set of iBox right now. iBox lowering springs, the race springs. But yeah, here they are. Damn. This looks fresh, man. I love it. As you can see, 30-way adjustable. Freaking beautiful. This one's for the front. The rear ones, I'll probably open those on my own time. And as you can see, they are legit. They have brand on it, build certificate, everything. Super stoked to put these on the car. The struts were kind of sketchy on it. It felt like, oh shit, I caught myself. The car's gonna feel amazing with these guys, no doubt. Can't wait to put them on. One of the best street coilovers on the market. So now that I've showed you guys everything that's in the boxes and told you guys a couple of things that have been done that does not have to do with these boxes in this car already, here's what's still to come to it. First off, need to get a coolant overflow. I have this really sketchy looking Castrol GTX bottle that I'll plug in the video right now as my coolant overflow, because that's what we had to use on the dyno, because I didn't have an overflow and the radiator cap wasn't really working until I got the other one. And I just needed it as an overflow anyway to be able to get home in case it started to overflow and I wouldn't spill my coolant. Yes, you can use a plastic bottle as your overflow tank. I don't recommend it, but if you got to do what you gotta do, you know, race car life. Also, with these fans that are gonna be much more high powered than the current setup on this car and gonna cool my car more effectively, that means I'm gonna be upgrading the alternator as well. I'm gonna be getting a 200 or 250 amp possibly, and this should solve all my electrical problems that I've been having for the couple months I've owned this car. So with that, the car is going to be ready for me to pretty much enhance anything else electronically without draining the whole electrical system, the battery, any of that. So if I want to do a dope ass radio, which will happen in the future, I can do that, no problems. I don't know if I'm going to be doing subs or amps. Personally, not really my taste, But who knows, maybe one small one, something like that. I don't know. I'll figure that out down the line. And if I need more gauges, anything like that, I can also do that. Damn truck. Without draining the power system or anything like that. So, really happy that all this is going down. Car is going to be a lot less sketchy when I drive it now that it's going to be back. Yeah, after that should just be the drive to the shop and just wait. And this beast is going to be back on the road in no time. Well, maybe not no time, probably a little while, but it's going to be worth it, trust. For those of you guys that stuck around for the whole video, thank you guys for watching and really appreciate the support. Be sure to check out our website, www.sixstreets.com. I'm going to plug it down here. And for those of you who have not subscribed to the channel, be sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, also like our videos, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Later.
Everybody get smoked, dummy. Everybody get smoked, dummy. Yeah, look, I'm aiming straight for the jugular. Fuck it up, everybody finna talk what they want. Know that they stating the formula for me, but I talk a lot when I gotta be blunt. Ain't talking fast when I send it text out. Check the connection and lead the rest out. Speaking into this shit, got the best out. So I'm a medulla, I'm with the shooters, I feel like